It is a great honor to be with Ruan Davis. With 10 years of experience in multiple industries, including mine, heavy and light manufacturing, construction sites, and service industries, Ruan also has performed 45 audits within those industries, different companies, in the past year, 45. And if we talk about the systems that were developed and implemented and successfully approved for certification, ISO certification, Ruan has done 8 of those in the past year.
Usually, we initiate the process with a gap analysis. So through the gap analysis, we identified shortcomings and potential optimization opportunities for the company as well. So as we do the gap analysis, we basically prepare the stage for system development. So the system development phase entails that we take a look at, we engage, we literally go sit and talk, have discussions with the process executioners all the way up to the top management to say, listen, this is your strategic direction. This is what these guys are experiencing. This is what we need to do. And we find a midway into implement a sound solution for them, which has the path to least resistance. And that plays a vital role there. And it basically eliminates the whole cookie cutter approach, which a lot of the consulting industries might have. It's a tailor-made solution for you to make it work the best for you and to apply it for the organization. Out of that, we also do internal audits, which we scrutinize everything. So if I need to recap, internal audits for the past year, we're sitting currently at 45 internal audits, which I've conducted, ranges from various industries across. And I've had 8 management systems which I've developed, which I also had a 100% success rate of certification being awarded on the first chance of implementation. 0 non-conformances raised in any of those audits, and
0 non-conformance raised in 8 confirmed audits.
Yes.
ISO, okay, so the certifications you've got passed easily.
Yes. My top 3 achievements number 1 would be definitely having my success rate, 100% success rate in various management system developed for certification. So 100% success rate on certification, various industries, various companies.
And that's 8.
Number 2.
That's
8.
Yeah. So you're walking in 8 times, talking to those guys ground floor, implementing according to the top level goals, and then the structure is put in place, and then the handover, and then you pray that they just carry on, right?
Yes. Yeah. So definitely the 8 100% success rate on the 8 management systems I've developed, from walking in, collaborating, handing over, and hopefully the maintenance of it. So 100% success rate on that for certification definitely be number 1. Number 2 would be decreasing the health and safety incidents by 82%. As much as I enjoy the system development side of it, I also enjoy making sure that the guys are go home in the condition we received them when they were employed, maybe even a better condition, if possible. So I do care about my fellow employees. That's why I'll definitely put that as a strong number 2 as well. I definitely do that. And then number 3, it would be a tie between getting recognized by into a multinational company to be able to facilitate the design and development process of their system development.
And you were referred as well.
Yeah, referred by a certification body
Transferable skills. What do you have to transfer over to New Zealand? Beautiful slide. Let's understand how you see those transferable skills coming into New Zealand.
So, from my transferable skills, so obviously I have the training side of it. So I have the ISO certificates, which I have, which is your 9001 lead auditor, lead practitioner. I have 45001 implementation, busy with 14001 implementation. I have 45001 internal auditors as well. I have I did mention BCom operational risk management degree. And then obviously with my experience in system development and given my success in attaining in the past year, we attained 100% success rate. So obviously that approach I can also take over to the New Zealand employees or to New Zealand to help them where required to improve and optimize and focus on that. So I also possess a diverse industry which I helped implement and maintain then standards as well as auditing. So I have a diverse experience from heavy machinery, manufacturing, light machinery, service, construction, right straight through. So you could almost say of the main industries I have worked in, and I do have experience in them, and I can pull those back as well. So I would say the ratio would be between 80 to 90% transferable, where I would learn the basics. I would basically need to learn that side would be the culture and the legislation aspect of it, which is actually going to be quite interesting at the end.
Yeah,
and I'm really looking forward to it.
There'll be different codes and as well practices. There'll be things to learn, but you've certainly got a lot of transferable skills. Experience, you can't replace that, right? You've got the training, and that's universal things. I mean, ISO is a global standard. So these are implemented as closely as possible, I suppose, to different countries. I think the standard's pretty well uniform, would you say?
Yes. Yeah, so the ISO standard is internationally, the structure is the same. It's only the difference comes with operational environments and how they intend to achieve or comply with the intended requirements.
You go to the mines, you're dealing with miners, you're dealing with their mentality. It's a different culture. Then you go to the manufacturing, it's a different thing. There's operations, there's sales, there's processes in between. You go to the service industry, they're not worried about either of those things. They want to get the services out. So it's a whole different mentalities. And this experience will transfer over with a cultural overlay and then the legislation. So what you're saying here with these slides is that a large percentage of what you have developed so far is going to apply directly. There will be some learning as well.
No, 100%.
How do you make it happen that way, that there's no non-conformances in 8 confirmed ISO audit, ISO certifications?
So it comes with the knowledge I've gained to be able to interpret the standard for the intention for what the standard requires, and then translating that back to the needs. So in order for us to understand the needs, I need to be on a constant basis collaborate with different role players. Regardless of where you are at all the organizational chart, you still have a vital part in the implementation and the effectiveness of the management system. So we engage those role players, we identify their concerns, we map the concerns, we discuss the concerns, and like I mentioned before as well, we find a solution which best suits the business. Whether it be a company that doesn't want to have administration burdens, we try to optimize and integrate as much documentation as we can, and where possible, streamline processes and make use of Microsoft packages for optimization and automation as well.